applications, below you will be able to see the list of applications which is already created in this workspace. Suppose if you want to create a new application, then click on create. Okay, new application, and then give your application name. Okay, after giving the application name, you have to select your theme style here. So we have this many theme styles. So I'll be selecting theme style first one, beta one, and the navigation menu is the left navigation menu, and then I'm going to save my changes. So I'm done with my theme style selection. After that, I'll be selecting only few of the features which is required for me. That's it. So this application ID will be automatically generated, and this is your application schema where your database object should reside. And let's click on create application. So our application has been created. Okay. So now we can run our application. So this would be your login page of your application. As I told you yesterday, whenever we create an application, by default we'll be getting three pages. One is a login page, the second one is page 0 called global page, and then home page. So by default these three pages will be created when you create a new database application. Okay, so let me show you the pages. So this is the global page, and this is the home page, and this is your login page. This administration feedback, these things are created as I've selected the feedback feature while creating the application. So when I tick the checkbox called feedback, so for that these 4 pages has been created to manage the feedback of the application. Okay, if you are not selecting any features and you just create an application, so then only these 3 pages will be created for you. Okay, now suppose if you don't want this application by mistake here and you want to make some other changes to your application, so you want to delete your application, at the right side you can see under tasks you have an option called delete this application. You can say click on this, delete this application, permanently delete now, so your application will be deleted. Okay, earlier we are having 2 applications, now we deleted one. You got application delete 1 to 1 to deleted successfully. Okay, now let me create an application again. So this is our home page. Click on application builder, click on create, click on new application, give your name, select them, save the changes. I don't want to select any of the features. Okay, home page will be created, login page will be created, and then page 0 global page will be created. Now click on create application. So you can see global page, home page, login page. Now run your application. So this is your login page. So what would be your login credentials here? As I told you yesterday, username will be the username that you have given while logging into the workspace. Okay, this will be your username, and then password will be the password that you have given while logging into your workspace. Okay, just log in. So you are into your application, and then you can see the navigation menu here. Okay, and this is your home page, and this is the person who logged in. If you click on sign out, you will be logged out from the application. Okay, again, if you want to log in, you have to give your username and then password again. Okay, so this is about creating a sample database application with login page, home page, and then page 0. Okay, I hope everyone understood how to create a database application. So if you want to delete an application, let me show you. So let me delete the other application. So this is application I want to delete. Click on this. After opening the application, you can see the right side. Under task, you see the delete this application. I hope everyone able to follow me. Click on this delete application. So permanently delete now. So application will be deleted now. Got it? So earlier I was having two applications. I deleted one. This is application 1512 deleted successfully. Okay. Hope understood. So anyone, any doubt so far? I'll tell you how to edit. I will tell you. So now you know how to create a sample database application and how to delete the application. Okay. Now let us go. How do we edit the application pages? Okay. So now we are on home page. Okay. At the bottom, you will be able to see the edit links. Okay. So these edit links will be available when you log in with the workspace with either administrative role or developer role. Then only you will be able to see this edit links. If you log in with normal user, then you will not be able to see this edit links. Okay. So now if you want to edit the page, you can see here on page 1. Okay. Here at the bottom, you can see edit page 1. Okay. So click on this link. I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Edit page 1. Click on this. It will automatically take you to the page, edit page. This is called a page designer where you edit the pages. Okay. So hope you are able to follow me. Any doubt so far? Is it clear? Please respond on the chat. Fine. Let's move on. So this is how you edit the page. Click on this. This is the page designer. So what is this page designer? This we have three parts here. The left pan is called as page rendering, and the middle part is called page processing, and the right side part is called as shape components. Okay, the page is divided into three blocks. Okay, those are called page rendering, page processing, and then shape components. Okay, now this is our home page. So this is how you edit the application. Okay, now you have your application. Now you want to do the registration page. So for your application, if you want to be used by any people, you want the username and password to be created for those people, right? So for that we have to do the registration for them. So now let's work on the user registration part for your application. Okay, so before we start with the registration page, we want to create a table like database of this is called as database objects. Okay, so we should have one table where we store the user information. Okay, now let me create the table. Okay, so how are we going to create the table? Okay, so here you will be able to see SQL workshop at the top. Okay, SQL workshop, click on object browser. Okay, so you are onto the SQL workshop object browser page. Now you will have all the objects here. Table. Currently there are no tables here, so there is no tables being listed here. Okay, these are all called database objects. So if you click on view, you will be able to see the available views here. Okay, likewise, whatever the object you click, those objects will be displayed at the bottom. Currently we do not have any objects here. Now I'm going to create a table. Okay, so in which schema we are going to create the tables? At the right side top corner you are able to see the schema. Okay, you are able to see the schema at the right top corner. This is the schema I have selected while creating my application. So I want to put my database objects in this schema. Okay, so in this schema I'm going to create my database objects. Okay, now next to it you are able to see the plus symbol here. Click on this arrow mark, down arrow mark. You will be able to see the database objects, table, view, index, all the things. Whatever you are able to see here, this all the things you are able to see here. So this option is for just creating the database objects. Here is the option for to view the created objects. Okay, now just click on symbol, plus symbol, click on table. Okay, so this window you will get, give the table name. What should be your table name? Okay, just say user account. Okay, this is my table name. Okay, now I wanted to give column name as, you can create by using the create script, also create table script. If you know the SQL, then you can write the script like this and create. Suppose if you are not aware of writing the SQL queries and scripts, then no need to worry about it. This is a wizard process. If you don't know to create the script also, you can follow this and you can create a table. Okay, just give the column name here, column names, and then data type is varchar2 of 100. You can just select the type varchar2 and then give size as 100. Okay, and then one more column for password, select as varchar2, give some like any size you want. Okay, let's say 30. Okay, and the next column is user type. So data type would be varchar2 of 10. So status, whether the user is active or not. Okay, just right click on it, say status is car, like 1, yes or no. Okay, now email ID of the user, just say varchar2 of 64, and then source from where the user has created have registered this one. Okay, let's say some 50. Okay, now I have given my all the table name. I have given my column names. Okay, and then I have given my user type, active, email, and then so these are my database columns for this table. Okay, now I want to give some constraints here, but like username cannot be blank. While registering, there are some constraints like username should not be blank like that. Okay, and password also should not be blank. Okay, so I can say not null means here null means blank. Not null means it cannot be blank. It must have some value. That is what it means. Okay. And then email. Email ID we can give as unique. Unique means no student should have same email IDs. Every student should have their unique email IDs. Okay. Now just say click on next. Now here you can see primary key. So primary key means which is used to identify the rows uniquely in a table. Okay. No user should have same usernames. If it is a duplicate, then it will be an issue, right? So no user should have same username. Their username should be unique. For each user, there should be only one username and that should be unique. No other person should have the same name. Yes, administrator also can develop the application. Now I am logging with admin credentials only, so I'm able to develop the application. I will tell you everything. I will tell you. So now primary key. Click on next. Here you can see these are all the columns that you have selected. Okay. Username, password, these are the columns. Now just click on next. Now here you see the constraint type. Click on unique and select the username. Okay. Double click. So this column will have the unique constraint. Okay. Now they will help you at the ending. You can in the Telegram group you can ask them the recording link, they will share you. Okay. Now click on next. So click create table. Here you can see your table has been created. Here you can see earlier there were no tables. Now you have one table that is called user account. Okay. So these are all the columns that we created. Okay. Now you can see username. I've given it as an unique. So username should be compulsorily there. Okay. Password is mandatory. So nullable means blank. It cannot be blank. It should have some value. Remaining all can be blank. Okay. Now you see, click on this constraints part. Only the field is password is having not null constraint. Okay. Now I can add a constraint, unique constraint to username. Okay. Just click on constraints, click on create. Okay, this will be your constraint name. Constraint type is unique. Okay, now just select your unique constraint column name for username. Okay, you can specify any number of columns here. Three columns you can specify as a unique here. So one more column is email ID, also you can put it as an unique. Okay, now click on email ID. So for email ID, we are going to put the unique constraint. Click on next. So click on finish. Now you can see for email, unique constraint has been added. For password is not null has been added earlier. Now unique constraint has been added for email ID. Okay. Now you see we have primary key for username. So how are we going to add it? Okay, so click on constraints, click on create. Now we are going to add primary key to username. Okay, so PK means primary key. Click on primary key constraint type, select the column username. Click on next. So click on finish. So now you have added primary key to username and you have done password should not be null and email is unique. So we have added all the things. Email is unique, username is primary key and password is not null. So we have enabled all the things, and for active also we can add not null constraint. Okay, we will add it now. For email also we will add not null. Okay, click on create. Just say UQ, unique for not unique. This is for not null. Okay, so select the column. What is a column we have to put? Active, correct? So active constraint expression is not null. Okay, click on next, finish. See, we have added active is not null. Okay, now one more thing, email ID also we have to put not null. Now same way, click on create. EQ1, click on check constraint, email ID. You say is not null. Okay, means it should have some value. Click on finish. So we have added all the things. You can see email is not null, active column is not null, password is not null, and email is unique, and then username is primary key. So we have added all the things whatever we have in this table. Okay, so hope you understood. You can follow the videos. They will be providing you the recordings. Okay. Name can be anything your wish, but it cannot be same name for all the constraints. For every constraint, it should be the different name. It can be any name. Constant name can be any. Okay. Constant name can be any. So if you want to add any constraints of the table, okay, this is a table, and you can see if these are the columns and these are the data types and these are the sizes of it, and then here is whether it is nullable or not. Okay, username is nullable, no, means it should have mandatory, it should have some value. Password, it should have some value. User type is nullable, yes, we can, it can be nullable, means it can be leave it blank. Active, constraint, there are different type of constraints. If you are aware of SQL constraints, like we have primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, all these, check constraint, unique constraint, those are called the constraints. Okay, so you can apply for one column, you can apply only one primary key, means if it is not null plus unique. Okay, it cannot be not null, it cannot be the same value. Primary key means unique, means this column should not contain same values, like duplicate values. Okay, like that. Nullable means this column should have compulsory value, you cannot leave it blank while creating a record. That is what it means. Okay, if you want to add the constraints, click on constraints. So click on create.
Sir, can you give glance?
Sorry. See, nullable values initially means you just created the table and the columns only. You haven't inserted any data into your table. So before you insert the data only, you have to mention all these constraints. These constraint means rules. You are saying that this column should not be blank while you create a record. Let's say when you are doing a registration, can you put your username as blank? Can you put your password as a blank? Can you put your email as a blank? Then what, to whom you are registering if you put everything blank? That is the reason whenever you register, do the registration, these fields are mandatorily you have to enter it. Okay. Okay, so you can, this is the constraint name, you can put of your own, whatever the name you want to put, you can put here. Just select the constraint type, whether you want to check constraint or foreign key or primary key or unique. Say check constraint, select the column for which you want to apply it. Okay, and then you can put the is not null. Okay, is not null, and then you can say click on next, and then you can create the not null constraint. Okay, that here you have the option like add a column. Click on here, add column, give the new column name whatever you want to give. Okay, like created date, and then select the data type as date. Okay, is this nullable or not? Here you can select right away. Null means do not require a value, not null means require a value. Require a value, click on next. So finish. You can see the column is added to the table. Got it? This is how you will be able to create the add the new column. Okay, hope you understood. Any doubts so far? You can see the list of constraints available on this table by clicking on this. You can see created date is not null, active column cannot be null. Okay, password cannot be null, and email cannot be null. Okay, these are all the not null constraints, and here for username you have primary key. Okay, hope you understood. Click on table, modify column. Okay, select the table name for which you want to change the column name. I want to change the column name or data type. Then you just select it. Okay, you can just select the column name here, email, and then data type is varchar2. So email ID should be varchar2 only. It cannot be only characters. Your email ID can be like you're like test123, so it should allow numeric values and characters also. Your email ID should any cost, it should be varchar2 only. This will be a different logic. Okay, for which you have to know the writing the script for it. You have to learn PL/SQL for that. Okay, you have to write the procedure or a function for it to validate your password. Okay, so if you want to write a query, click on SQL workshop, SQL commands. Here you can write your query. Here, this is the query where you can write. Okay, now you can see, let me go to object browser and let me delete this table, drop this table. If you want to drop this table, click on this, click on drop. So everything will be dropped. Click on drop. So your table has been dropped. Now you do not have any tables. Now I want to create a table by using script. Click on SQL workshop, SQL commands. Take your script, paste it here, and click on run. At the right side, you can see run option, run it. Table created. Now go to object browser. You can see you will have the table here again by using script. Hope you understood. You can see the list of available constraints here again. Understood, right? How do you create the script by using table by using script in SQL commands? If you don't know how to write the script, then you can go for object browser. Click on this. Click on table. Give your table name, columns, data types, and then size here, and then you can create the table. If you want to add more columns which are available, if you want more columns, then click on add column. You will get the one more column. If you want to reorder the columns while creating only, you can reorder the columns. Let's say I say C1, C2, and then C3. So if I want to reorder these columns, I can just do like this. It will go up, this will come down. Again, you can come down, you can go up. This is how, while creating only, you can change the order of the columns. After creating the table, you cannot change the order of the columns. Okay. So hope you understood how to create the table by using a, this is called a wizard process. If you are not aware of how to create a table by using a script, you can use this process. Okay. Suppose if you know how to create a table, then you can go to SQL workshop, SQL commands, and then you can write the query here. Like this. You can write your table like CREAT, create table like table name. Okay, create table name, and then you can give like empno as number and then size for it. Okay, and then empno and then e name varchar. Like this, you put the column names, data type, and then size of it. Okay, employee number, name, job is worker. Okay, employee number, name, job, and then salary. Okay, like this is the way of writing the code for creating a table. Okay, now I've written the script for it. Now for employee number, I have to give primary key. So I just say primary key, PRIMARY, primary key. Okay, and for e name, I say not null. Salary also not null. Now I can say click on run. So table created. Go to object browser and see, you will have this table created over there. Got it? Table got created. You can see the list of tables available here. Okay, this is the columns I created with the data type size. You can see that. Okay, hope you understood. Any doubts? Please ping on the chat. I need response from you guys, whether you guys are following me or not. Please ping on the chat so that I can understand that you guys are following me and understanding the things. I'll tell you, that is what I'm going to tell you the next step. How are we going to insert the data into it? Okay. Okay, thank you. So now I wanted to drop this table. So how are you going to drop the table? Okay, click on this particular table. You see drop, click on drop, click on drop. Table will be deleted. Got it? Table deleted. So now you know how to create a table from wizard, how to create a table by using a script, and how to drop a table, and how to add the constraints to a table. See, in SQL, in SQL workshop, click on SQL commands. You will come to this page. Okay, write some script. Let's say I want to select the data. Select star from user account. Select this, and then right side you can see run. Like this. Okay, select spelling. So I'm selecting the data from user accounts. Click on this run at the right side. You have no data in the user accounts as of now. Okay, now let me insert some data into it. Okay, click on user. This is the table columns, data types. Click on data. You can see there is no data in this table. If you want to insert the data from here, you can insert here. Click on insert row. Okay, you can give your details here, but this windows, this all things are available to developer and then administrator only. The normal user cannot access all these things. They will be able to access this way only. So if you want to do the registration for your application, this way is not be, this will not be helpful for you. There is a way to insert here, but you should not use this way. Okay, now you have created the table. Now I want to enter the data into this table from the registration page only. Now I want to create one form based on this table, so wherein users can register on their own by clicking on that registration link. Okay, now I'll show you. I have my user registration accounts table here. Now I will add one registration link here. Just click on sign out. So at the bottom, I have to add one registration link here. Okay, so how do I add it? Click on quick edit on this region. It will take you to that page. Okay, now you can see you have username, password, all these things here. At the bottom of sign in, I want to add one button here. This is my login page and my label name is sign in. This is what it is. You can quick edit here. Click on quick edit on this button. Now on bottom of this, I want to add new button. Click on this button, right click on it, say create button. I got one button. I want to say sign up. Okay, my label name is sign up. Okay, just click on save, run your page. You got on top of it. Now we want that to be at the bottom. So quick edit on sign up. You see here button position is should be okay. Use look for this button. What is the position? Button position is next. Okay, you put the same for this next. Okay, now click on save and run your page. Got it? You got the button. So but it is in some white color. I want to add some color to it, like blue color or some red color. So how do I add it? Click on quick edit, edit it. Okay, now come down, you say hot, right side, click on this particular button, come to the right side, you see hot, currently it is no, you put yes. Okay, and then save the changes, run your page. Got it? This is how you put the color. Now for sign in, I want to put some different color, and for sign up, I want to put some different color. So how am I going to put that one? Quick edit on sign in. Click on this, come to the right, see the template options, click on it. Okay, you can see here for login, I say green button. So it means success. Success means you will get green color. Okay, And then for sign up, click on sign up button, come to the right side. Under appearance, click on template options, click on this, click on type, say danger. Danger means you'll get red color. Okay, save the changes. Now run the page. 1 second. Got it? So here you have to remove the hot. If you put hot, you will get the blue color for both the things. So you have to do no for hot, and then on template options in the types you select success. Okay. If you go for danger, it will give red color. Okay. If you go for warning, it will give you yellow color. Okay, green is success, danger is red, warning is yellow, primary means it will give blue, light blue color, normal means whatever the color you specify. If you are not selecting any color, it will be white color. If you say normal, then if you say hot here, it will say blue color. Okay, that is how you need to design the things. Hope you all understood. You will have user defined colors also. That is different, that you have to go into the deeper and deeper. If you go there, you will not be able to understand all these things. There is a theme roller part. Click at the bottom. From here you can change the button colors, whatever the colors you want. Okay, here you will have the things. Here you have the buttons. Click on this. Here see, for normal what you want, for hot what you want, for primary what you want. You can change the colors from here. Okay, if you want, you can change the colors whatever you want here. Now if you see, for danger I am using red currently. Okay, you can see here. Now I can put some pink color also here for it. Got it? That you can change your colors also, but this will be little bit tricky part for you. If you go there, you will not be understand, you will get confused here. Okay, let's do not divert. So if you want to align the buttons one beside the other, so right click on this button. Okay, here you will not have the options for this. Why? Because here you have to change the template. Okay, login page, click on the login page. If you come down, you can see the template is login. Okay, if you say this as a standard, we have to change the template here. Okay, if you change this, then you will get the option to align the buttons. Page template you have to change. Okay, now you see, refresh your page. Now click on this button. Say content body. Let me show you in the application. Okay, this login page, this is default one. This is how you get the things. Okay, you can create one more new region in this, and then I will show you. Okay, we can create region here. In this region we can do the things. Okay, save the things. Now click on create button. Okay, save the changes. So you got one new region and then one button here. Now if you want to add one more button, right click on it, create a button. You can just do the alignment here, save the changes. So got it. This is how you can do the side by side. If you want to still move to the side, then you want to change the template of this region to button containers. Okay, then click on save changes. You can see, click on this, it is on the right side and this is on the left side. You can just change the position of this to the left side. Okay, then save the changes, right click on it. Got it. This is how you do the alignments. Okay, I'm just deleting this region. That is how you do the alignments. Okay, that is the reason I told you, you are asking more and more questions. It will go, it will divert your mind. You are going deeper and deeper. What are the things I am telling you guys is whichever the things is required for your project purpose. Okay, I'll tell you those things. If you go into the deeper and deeper, you will not understanding the new things and the old things. That is the reason I told you. Okay, let's not go into the deeper and deeper. If you go there, if I say also, you guys will not understand. Why? Because you're not having that much knowledge on those things. Okay, so that is the reason, whatever is required for your project, that only I will tell you. Okay, then you will be able to understand easily and clearly. Okay, let's do not go into the deeper and deeper part. So this is the username field, password field and sign in. But now I created on some sign up. So when I click on this button, nothing will happen here. Okay, so I want to, when I click on this, I want to open one page, that is registration page. Okay, so how do I do that one? Please look after the video. You will get the recording sessions there. You can get the recordings and look after that, how to create the table. You can write the you can get the script, or else if you want, I can you'll get the application also to you, this sample application that I'm going to develop. You can get the scripts also from that application, no worries about it. Okay, you can get the recording as well, you follow the same. Okay, now when, as soon as I click on this page, I want to open one registration page. So how do I do that one? Okay, so quick edit on the sign up page. click on it, come to the right side. Here the action, it is submit. I don't want to submit it. I want to redirect to the page in this application. So if I want to redirect the page in this application, I want to create one page before that. Okay, so how do I add a page? This is my application. Okay, this is my application. I want to add one more page to it, new page. Click on create page. Okay, here you can see form page. Okay, click on form page. Okay, click on form. So you give the name to it, like registration page. Okay, and say modal dialog. I'll show you what is modal dialog. You just select modal dialog. I'll show you what is meant by modal dialog. Once you click on that, you will get one pop-up screen for registration. That is called modal dialog. Okay. Now click on next. Give the page name. Number will automatically, you will get it. Give the page name as registration page. And then you don't want any navigation menu entry for it. Okay, as you open the page, when you click on sign up button, click on next. So here comes the part. So registration page, on which table you want to create the registration page. In the registration page, you enter your details like username, password, all these things to register for the application and to log in. So I have already created one table. Click on this one. Okay, make sure you have the schema is admin schema. Click on this. This is a table we have created for registration purpose. Select this table. Okay, click on next. So now you have all the columns here, and then select primary key. Username is my primary key. Okay, just click on create. So my page, new page has been created here. Okay, click on run. As this is a modal dialog page, you cannot run this page from page designer. Okay, so now I want to show this page, registration page, on click of sign up button. Okay, so how do I do that one now? So at the click on this page on the top, come to the right side, drag down. Okay, here you see authentication. Page requires authentication. Just say page is public. Why? Because if you say page requires authentication, then without logging in into your application, you cannot access this page. Without username and password also, you have to access this login sign up page, right? Registration page. So I say page is public. Public means without username and password also, you can access this registration page. Click on save changes. Okay, now come to your login page. Quick edit this. Click on sign up. Okay, come to the right side. Here action, under behavior you see actions. Click on this, say redirect to page in this application. Okay, and then click on this. Here pages, you can just click on this, you'll get the available pages. So select the registration page from here. Okay, and then clear cache. Once you create the page, once you create the registration, for the next time it should be blank again for the new user to get the new form. So clearing the details after creating. Click on OK. Click on save changes. Okay, now run your application. Now click on sign up. Got it? Hope you understood now. Any doubts? Guys, I want response from you. Are you able to follow me? Do you want me to let me repeat this once again? So if you want to add a new page to your application, how do you add it? Open your application. Here you can see create page. Click on create page. I have added one form now. Okay, you click on form. Okay, again click on form here. Now give the name to it. Registration page. Say this as model dialog. Okay, and then click on next. So I don't want to associate with any navigation menu entry. Click on next. So now source is stable. On this schema you have created an application, so you'll be able to see only this schema here. Click on this dotted lines. You get the table name for user registration details table. Select this one. Click on next. So now you got the list of available columns in user accounts table. Now select primary key column. Username is my primary key column, so I select it. Okay, now say click on create. Created. Okay, hope you understood how to create the page. Cache is nothing but to clear the values after your registration. See, you you enter the details here and you click on create. So your part is done. Again, next time it should be blank. All the form should be cleared to enter the other registration for other user registration. So it will clear all the things if you mention the page number in the cache. Okay, let me show you that. Go to the login page. I am going to tell you the cache issue now. Cache issue. Okay. So click on sign up button. You can see action is redirect to page in this application. Select the target. Here you will see the list of available pages. I want redirect to page number 2. On click off this sign up button, I'm redirected to page number 2. Select this one. And then what am I doing? Clear session state. Clear cache means, so we need to mention the page number here. Okay. The page number is 2. So I mention the page number 2 here. Once I click on this, enter these details and then click on create, my record will be inserted into user accounts table, and then this form will be cleared for other user registration. Okay, that is why I mentioned page number 2 here. This page should be cleared after creating one user account. Okay, otherwise same values will be here as it is. Okay, that is the reason I added catch here. Okay, hope you understood. I think you have not created the table in your schema. Please check that. Model dialog means when you click on the sign up, you get one pop-up, right? To get the pop-up screen, that is called model dialog. Okay. When you click on this button, you are getting one pop-up kind of thing, right? That is called model dialog. See, when I am selecting a table while creating the form, I am getting all the table name, all the column names from the table, right? That will automatically add the fields to this page. Let me show you. Click on create page. Please watch it carefully. This is I'm creating for the third time. Let's do not miss this time. Okay. Click on create. Click on form. Click on form. Enter your name. Click on model dialog. Click on next. I don't want any navigation menu entry for it. Click on next. So here you select the source. Data source should be local database. Source type should be table. Make sure you select your schema here on which you have created your application, and then click on these dotted lines. You will get the table created. Earlier you have created one table, that table you will get it here. Select that table. Click on next. So here you are getting the list of available columns in that selected table. In that I am selecting my primary key table, primary key column as username. You can see here. These are the list of columns available in my table, and my username is primary key. Check here. Username is primary key. Okay. So I just select that primary key here. Primary key column username. Okay, these are the list of available columns. When you click on create, all these columns will be added to the form, and then you'll get these fields. Okay, you can see password, user type, active email source. You're getting all these things here. Okay, hope you understood now. Yes, exactly. If you are not clearing the cache of it, then the values will remain same there, and they will be able to see your details. Okay, that's the reason it is a better way, better option to clear. Once you've done your work, you should clear the things. For every user it will work. Okay, Now let me create one user into the user registration page. Okay. Sure. I will show you that. So now I have created one registration page. Okay. And I want to create one user. So before that, you see there is no data in user accounts table. Okay. Now I want to do the registrations. So quick edit on this page. So you see username here. Username is hidden. Why? Because this is a primary key of the table, so it will be hidden by default. You have to enable it. Okay. Just say enable to text field. Okay. And then give your label name as username. Okay. And then say save. Okay. Run. You cannot run your registration page. Now close this, again open your page. Now you got username, correct? You got username, password, all these things. Now your fields are very lengthy. Okay. Now you want to arrange your fields. Page number. Whichever the page you want to clear the cache, that page number you want to put. That is what I told you. As it I have selected it as a primary key value will not be displayed. You have to enable it manually. Now it is displaying here. Now we are able to see. I just changed it here. Earlier it was in the hidden mode. Okay. From hidden mode to I change it to text field and then given the label as username and then save the changes. Okay. Hope you are able to follow. Okay. Now you are able to see the username. Okay. Now, so now you have the user registration page. Now let me add one record to it. Okay. I say test. Okay. Underscore user1. This is my username. The password I'll enter something. Okay. So here you see the password is displaying here. It should not be displayed here, which is not correct. Okay. So quick edit on this password, right side text field, change this to password field. Okay. Instead of text field to password, the type. Save the changes. Come back here. Refresh your page and then sign up. Okay. Now you type, you will get dots. Okay. You have to change the type to password here. Instead of text field, you put password. Okay. Then you will not be able to see as a normal text. Okay. Hope you understood. Please relog into your workspace and then try again. As you have logged in for long term, it might be getting session expired. Make sure you in the registration page you do your authorization to public. Otherwise, you will not be able to log into the. You will not get the pop-up screen. Click on the registration page top. Come to the right side. Drag down, and in security under authentication it will be page request authentication. You just remove that and put page is public. Then only you'll be able to access it. if you want to do two tables. Yes, you can store it. You can store it. Okay. So hope you guys are following me. Any doubt so far? Please ping on the chat if you have any doubts. Please respond, guys. I hope you are able to follow me. Okay, great. So now let me create one user. Before that, you see there is no data in my table, user accounts table. Okay. Okay, I entered my password. My user type is some. I say admin. Active, I say yes. Email ID, I put some normal garbage email ID. Okay. Source is sign up. Sign up means you have done the registration from sign up page. Okay. Now click on create. So now come here, look into this. Got it? You got the record here, correct? So when you created, you need some message here that user registration successful, like that. So how do you do that one? Okay. So when you click on the sign up button, where it is going to page number 2, correct? So go to page number 2. In page number 2, here you type the page number and hit enter, it will take you to that page. Okay. And then this is our registration page. Okay. Now here you click on the top right, click on third button. Okay. Here you see the process. Okay. Come down, you put some success message. User registration or JS TRATION. Okay. Registration successful. Okay. Click on save. If you get any error, then you can also display some message here. Failed. Okay. Click on save. Now refresh your page. Now I create one more user now. Now you will see, you'll get some success message over here. Okay. Test user 2. I say agent. Active is yes. Email, give some email here. Okay. And then source is sign up. Now I click on create. Okay, let me check it here. So here you have a dialog close message. Okay, here you have to put the messages. Dialog close, come here, put the message here. Okay, and then put here as well. Now you can see. Let me create one more user. Okay, now say S. User type is some agent again. Email ID, you put some email ID. Okay, and then put, now say create. One second. Click on create button. Say create button. Okay, now refresh your things. Now you'll be able to see 3 users has been registered here. Okay, now let me create one more user to check the confirmation message. Test, and then I say yes, and then I say some test@gmail.com. Okay, see now it says due to some issue user registration has been failed. You got the message, right? Now why it failed, you can see there is email already exists with test@gmail. Okay, so your registration got failed. Now I will change my name here. Okay, and then I will create it. Got it? I will change it. The login process is different. Okay, the login process for your application is the old login process only. Now I'm showing you user registration, how to create the user registration and how to add the records to registration table. Okay, now I want my application login to make use of this username and then password, not the workspace username and password. I am going to change it. That is the next step I'm going to do it for you guys. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, so how to create the user registration page And how do you link with sign up button? Okay, quick edit on it, come to the right side, action should be redirect to page in this application. Okay, you just select which page you want to redirect. On click of sign up button, which page you want to redirect. Select page number 2 and give clear cache as page number 2, as you want to clear the values after creating your username. Okay, then click on OK. Click on save changes. So now we have done the link up of page number 2 when you click on this button. Okay, now go to page number 2. If you want to access the page like this, you make sure your page number 2, click on the right top, left top corner, come to the right side, scroll down, under security, in authentication, make it page is public. Then only you will be able to access the page. Otherwise, it will ask for username and password. Okay, if you want to access the page on click of sign up button, the page should be public. It means it is not required any authentication. Public piece. Public means it can be accessed by any user. Okay, hope you understood, right? So I will tell you the how to make use of this user table, user accounts table for your login application. That is our next part. Okay, you concentrate on this. This is very important for you when you start your project. This would be your first step, creating a sample database application, and then you want to create a registration page for it. This is how you are going to create it. Okay, create one button, link, create one page, make that page as public, and then link that page to your sign up button. Okay, so how you are going to link up is like this. Click on sign up button, drag down, action should be redirect to page in this application. Target, select your page where you want to redirect. Okay, and then say clear cache, give the page number here. Click on OK, so that you will be able to link the sign up page to this button. Okay, I hope you understood. Any doubts? Guys, please respond. I need response from you guys. Are you able to follow me? Okay, let me show you about success message and error message. Okay, so click on this, click on quick edit, click on sign up button. See, click on the third tab on the left side. Okay, click on this, you see the process here, correct? Click on sign up button, click on quick edit of this page. Okay, it will take you to page number 2. Now click on this button, you have the process here. Okay, right click on it, come to the right side. Here you mention the message, success message, failure message, and when button pressed. When click on create button, when click on create button, you want to display that message, correct? So say click on server side condition, one button pressed, select the button create. Okay, so when you enter the values here and then click on create, if it is successful, it will show success message without any. If you have any error, then it will show this error message. User registration failed. Okay. Hope you understood, right? That is what I told you. That is our next part. I'm going to tell you that only. Okay. Why do you get error message due to email ID means, as I told you here, email ID. Email ID should not be same. Unique. You click on constraints. See, email. Email is unique. Unique means no student should have same email IDs. Only one user should have one email ID. The same email ID cannot be used for another user. That is the reason I got error. Okay, as I was having this email ID, again I'm using for this user same email ID. That is why it got error. So I changed the email ID. Hope you understood. Make sure you have selected the primary. What error you are getting? Primary key means it is a combination of unique plus not null. Unique means it will not allow duplicates. Can you tell the exact error so that I can help you on that? Make sure you have selected the primary key column as username. Let me show you. Are you able to get all these column fields in your registration page? Username, password, user type, active, email, source, all these columns. You have to display all the columns here. As this is a primary key column, you have to enter the value compulsorily into this username. Okay. Click on quick edit, username. Okay. Come down. Make sure you put this as a primary key here. Otherwise, you will not be able to insert the data. This should be enabled as a primary key. And by default, primary key value will be hidden. You make it as a text field. Okay. Make sure you have these things. That is what I told you. Enable this one. See, under the bottom, click on quick edit. Okay. Quick edit on any of the page item. Now click on username. It will be in hidden mode. Please put it as a text field. Okay. And then give some name to this, like username. Give the label name as username. And then save the changes. And then try to open your page. Then you will be able to insert it. Change the column type to text field for username here. Right click on it, come to the right side, change the type to text field and give some name to the label. And make sure you have given primary keys yes. And then try to do it. No, See, any number of primary key means primary key can be only one in a table. If there is a case where more than one column is eligible for a primary key, then there is another constraint called secondary key or composite key. So you have to, by using composite key, you can declare maximum 32 columns in a table as a primary key, but you want to do it by using composite key. Primary key can only be one in a table. If there is a case wherein you want to declare primary key as more than one column, then you go for composite key. By using composite key, you can declare 32 columns as primary key. I'm not getting this question. Whether record is inserted, though registration is failed. I think you might got given your message wrongly. If it is success, you might told your registration failed like that. Please make sure you give the correct message, success message. If the record is inserted, then you have given the wrong message. Make sure here make sure you give the success message in the success, but no, you might have given error message in the success message. That is why you are getting like that. Check that one. So hope everyone is following me. Any doubt so far? Guys, I want response from you. Fine. I want more response from you guys. Only few are responding. Great. So now you know how to do the registrations, all the things. Now I want, still we can enhance this form. I will tell you later enhancing the form, like reducing the field size and all these things. Okay. Now let us add the authentication to our application. Now we are using workspace username and password to log into our application, but I don't want that. I want my custom authentication based on this user table. I want to make the authentication here on sign in. Okay, so how do I do that? I created one table, I created a form on this table, and I linked that form to this button on sign up. I created the user can do registration from here on click on create. So record will be inserted into user accounts table. Now when I insert username and then password, this username and then password here, and click on sign in, I should be able to sign in to my application. Okay, so how do I do that one? For that, you have to write a package. Okay, so let me create this package for you. You can get this code and all from this application. This application will be shared with you guys so that you can make use of this. If you want to write this code, you need to understand PLC language, coding language. You should be able to write the code. So as you are not much familiar, you can get the same code and use it in your applications. Okay, so let me create them. Sql commands. paste the code here. Before I create it, I want to show you in object browser in packages. Currently, I do not have any packages. I'm going to create one package now. So select this, click on run. So package created. Now that is package specification, and I'm getting package body now. This code you can get it from the application. That application will be shared with you at the end of the this sessions. Okay, you can get the code from there. Okay, if you want to write this code, you will not be able to write as you are not that much familiar. Okay, you can get the code and use it same as it is for your applications. Run it. So package body also created. Yes, it is not complicated. It will be easy. Why? Because you can use my code as it is. Whatever I'm using the code. If you want to write that code, you need lot of experience on that. So as you don't know how to write the code, you can use the code as it is. Yes, you can use copy paste the same code from this application. Okay, you will get everything so that you can use your things. Okay, now I created my package, everything. See, now I'll show you the package that it got created. Got it? So package got created. This is my package specification. In this specification, I have one function and one procedure to process my logins. Click on body. This is the code of it. In this function, you give the username and password that is entered in this here. I will show you how do you link that now. Okay, and then it will check from the user accounts table the username that you pass here. Okay, whatever you pass here, it will check here. If username is exist in this table, then you will get the data into this, and then it will check. If password is not matching with the password what you entered, then it will throw password incorrect. Okay. If active flag is not equals to Y, means user is not active. So user logged, please contact admin. You get like this kind of messages. If no data found, if user is not there in this user accounts table, then it will say user not found. Okay, these are all validation messages. Okay, now let me link this one. How do you link it? After creating the package, how do you link them? Click on quick edit, sign up button. Here you click on the third button, process 1, 2, 3, third button on login page. Click on login. Okay, come to the right side. Here, open the code. This was old authentication. So if you give slash and then star and then star and then slash, this is called multi-line comment. Okay, if you if you say like this, it is called multi-line comment, and this code will not be executed. Okay, so that you can put your own code here. So what is the code that you are going to put here? This is the one I'm going to put here. So package security dot process login. It means this is my package. Okay. And then process login. Process login means where it is, here it is, process login. So what values I am passing here to process login? P99 username, P99 password. This colon app ID means application ID. It will pass, this is the application ID. Okay. So this P9999 username, P9999 password that you enter here. Quick edit on it. Let me save this and then show you. So you can validate. Click on this. If your code is correct, it will say validation success. Click on. Now this code will not execute as you have commented this. This is called multi-line comment. Okay. This is called multi-line comment. If you do double hyphen, it is single line comment. Okay. This is called double line comment. If you do like this, if you do double hyphen, it is single line comment. Okay. Now validate. Click on save. Okay. Save the things. Now I have changed the things. Now refresh your page. So quick edit on username. See, whatever the username you enter here, this will be in this one. And the password, whatever you enter here, will be passed to this. So the same I am passing in my process. On login, I am processing them. Okay. And then it will call this package dot, this is the function here, procedure name. Okay. So it will pass to this username and then password, and it will check here. See here you have authenticate user. Authenticate user is here. So it will pass the username and password here. If username is null or password is null, both are null, then it will say please enter username and then password. It will display error message like this. Okay. And then all the validations are there here. Okay. Now, after creating this, here you can see there are some messages here. Success messages and validation messages you see. Session username, session email, login message, like that, login message. So these are called application items. I have to create them here to display the messages. So how do I create the application items? You have to ask your faculty. They have to unlock your account. Okay, you ask your faculty, they will unlock your credentials. Packages you cannot create in object browser mode. Okay, you have to write it manually. Okay, that is our code we have to write. Guys, I hope you are able to follow me. This will be little bit critical only, but the code you can get the copy of the code. At least try to understand how to integrate that, okay, with your application. You no need to write the code. You can get the code as it is. Okay, the table creation script they will give you, on the package script they will give you. You just try to understand how to integrate that with your process. That's it. Okay, it's very easy to integrate. Okay, just follow the things. On login page, okay, click on quick edit. Okay, on the sign in button, you come to the third tab on the right side, click on it, come down, you put this one here. That's it. You create a table script, you create the packages, and you put the script here. That's it. Okay, you comment the script and then put the script here. After that, as I told you, there are some messages to be displayed. Like if you enter some username password wrong, it should display some messages. So I want to create some application items for it. Okay, so how do I create the application items? So this is your application. Click on Shared Components. Click on Application Item. Okay, click on Create. So what items you have to create? Login message, first one. Put that here. Click on Create Application Item. Okay. Again, we have to create one more session email. Okay, click on Create Session Email. Create Application Item. One more we want to create session username. Click on Create. Click on Application Item. This we are using in our code. You can see login message, login message, login message. Only same message we are using to display, and then session username and then email. So that is the reason I created them here. Okay, and then come to login page again. Create one region here. Okay, click on this demo application region, right click on it, create region. Okay, just select this and drag to the top. Okay, and give some name as login message. Okay, and then click on save. Okay, and then select this message, login message. Okay, put that here. Okay, and then click on save changes. Now run your application. See, you got one login message region. I don't want to display all the time. Whenever I get any error message, then only I want to display that message. So what do you do to do that one? Right click on this login message, come to the right side, scroll down, you see server side condition. Select the type, select item is not null. Okay, select item is not null, and then put your this. When this is having any message, then only that should display. When login message is having any message like any error, then only this region should display, otherwise it should not display. Okay, hope you understood. Now refresh the screen. Now this will be vanished as you are not having any error messages. Okay, now I have integrated everything. Guys, able to follow me? Hello, please respond on the chat, please. I just created application items, that's it. So how do I create the application items? This is your application. Click on shared components, click on application items. Okay, just click on this, give the name login message, that's it. Click on create, that's it. Likewise, create the 3 names with this. Okay, after that, after creating them, what you want to do, come to the login page. Okay, login page, and then right click on it. Okay, create a region. So you will get like this, one region will be created. Give some name to it, that's it. And then you enter this one, this is called ampersand of, this is application item. At the last you have to put the dot, otherwise it will not show the message to you. Okay, and then come down here, say server side condition, item is not null. It means when there is any error message in this login message, then only this region should display here, otherwise it should not display. That is why I'm putting server side condition. If you are not putting this, it will show all the time login message here. That is the reason. Now I have done all the integration. Now I'm not going to enter any username and then password here. I click on sign in. See, please enter username and then password. Got it? Now see your code. What message I got? This one. What I told, P username is null, P password is null, then display this message. Please enter username and then password with this login message. That is what it is displaying here. Okay. Now I enter some garbage user. Okay. And then I enter some garbage password. I click on sign in. It says user not found. You can see it will check in this table. The username you enter here will be passed to this here, and then it will check in this table, user account table. If that user is not there, then it will show user not found in login message. Got it? Hope you guys are following. Guys, able to follow me? I want response from you guys. Guys, I want more response from you. Only few people are responding. This is very useful for your project. Otherwise, you will not be able to do your project. This is the starting part of your project. Registration page and login. If you are not able to do this, then you will not be able to do your project. Okay. Please spend some time and try to learn the thing. Okay. It will be very useful for you. Sure. You will get all these things. You just learn how to integrate this. That's it. You will get the code, everything you will get. Package part you will not understand if I tell you also. Please do not go into make the things complex. You just try to integrate the package into your login page. That's it. Okay. Let me tell you once again how to integrate the package into your login page. We did it on the sign in button. Here you click on the third tab, click on process. Here you put your package. This code you have to put it here. This is called package name dot procedure name. That is what you are using here. Okay, this is the package name and this is the procedure name. Okay, these values, these both are the values what you are entering from here. Okay, that will be passed to this package. Okay, this process login for p username and p password, these values will be passed. Okay, and then it will check here in this authentication user. Where is this authentication user function? At the top. So it will get the username and password and it will check here. Likewise, it will check if this username is null and password is blank. So enter username and password is, and then if user not, if you enter garbage user which is not in the table, it will show user not found. If password does not match, now I will enter one correct username. Let me get it from here. Let me get it from here, one username. So this is the username. I enter here, but I will enter some garbage password. Click on sign in. See, username is correct, but my password was incorrect. So it says password incorrect. Now I say correct username and then I say my correct password. Now I should be able to log into the application. Got it? You can see you have logged in with test user 1. Hope you understood, right? No, it will not work. You have to use the same table name and the columns that we are going to provide you. Yes, if you change your table column names and table name, then you have to change in the code also the table name and then column names. Now the code which we are going to give you is will be applicable, will be work with only this table. Table name should be user account and the column name should be the same: username, password, user type, active, email, and then source. Then only your this code will work for you. Okay, hope you guys understood. Guys, I need more response from you guys. If you give response, then I will get some interest to tell you more and more and things so that you will learn more and more things. Okay, after creating the region, you just put your page item here. That's it. Here, this is the region we created. Give some name to it and then put this one login message. So whatever the message it gives, it will show in your login page. Okay, and then come down, put the condition, server side condition, item is not null, and put your application item that you created in application items. Okay, understood, right? Sure. You will get all these things, okay, in the Telegram group. Okay, no worries. So now you know how to integrate all the things, right? Code you will get it. You just understand how to integrate the code and how it is working. Okay, that is the only thing you have to do. So when you start working on your project, you can make use of this code and you can put it there. Okay. guys, we are going to close the session for today. So today we have discussed about what we have discussed. I'll just quickly recall in just 5 minutes and then we'll close it for today. Okay. So today we have learned how to create an database application, on how to delete the application, on how to create the table from the wizard process, like from here, and then how to create from script by using SQL commands. Okay, and then we learned how to add the constraints also, constraints to the table from wizard. Also I told you, by using code also I told you how to create the add the constraints to the table. So after that I showed you how to create the sign up button and then sign up form. Okay, how to create the sign up button, how to alignment them, and how to create a registration page, how to link the registration page with the sign up button, on creating an user registration record, and how we are going to insert that into this user registration table. And then we created the package specification and then package body, and then we created 3 application items: login message, message and session email, and these things. And we created one region here to show the login messages. Okay, so now you should be able to understand how to create the registration page, and how do you insert the data into the registration table, and then how do you integrate that package with your application. Okay, hope you understood. Like this, on sign up page, okay, here you mention your integration of login based on your package. It will check the things in user registrations table. Okay, here it will check in this account. Okay, if you use this package. Okay, this is how we do the integration. So that's all we have discussed for today. Guys, you understood the session. I hope you have understood the session. So the next session topics would be like creating the reports. So today we have covered using SQL workshop. Okay, that using SQL browser and object browser and SQL commands. So we used create a database application we created, and managing pages in page designer. That is what it is. Okay, and then we will discuss tomorrow is developing the reports, and then interact. These are types of reports: interactive report, interactive grid, all these things. We have seen creating the form also today, registration form. Okay, so that is what we have discussed. Tomorrow we will see remaining things. See, right click on the login button, right click on it, say create button. Okay, after creating a button, you see the template position of it next. Okay, put the same for the position as next, so that you will be able to create that here. Okay, yeah, sure. We will help you to we will help you with the Telegram link. 1 second.
Kalyan, session has been completed.
Yes, yes. So can you please share the link in the chat, Telegram link?
Just I will share the this session recording link in the Telegram channel, and as well as YouTube. I will upload it. I will share the link.
Okay, okay, fine. You can share the
Students,
link.
I'll share the link in the Telegram. Just go with that.
You can share the Telegram link in the chat right now.
Right now, okay, fine. I'll share. Just can anyone share the Telegram link in the chat? Friends, can anyone share the Telegram channel link? Recorder session I will send in the recorder session link. I will share it in the Telegram channel. Can you share the Telegram channel link? Yeah, someone has shared the Telegram channel in the Telegram channel link. Just go with that. Thank you, Karthik. Krishna Karthik.
Okay, guys, we'll close it for today. And thank you so much for your time. We'll meet in tomorrow's session at the same time, same link. Okay.
Thank you, Kalyan.
Yeah, thank you.